12 jobs. But the one time we were still talking, but the one time that he took a shit in my car, and I'm talking about my dog Zulu. He just came from the vet, just got his little shots and all this other stuff was all up to date. He's sitting in the car, he's kind of waving back and forth. He's in the front seat. So he's waving back and forth, waving back and forth. I'm looking at him, I'm driving, I'm on the highway, I'm like, well, you alright? He looking at me, he got that little drunk look in his face.
He's got the meds in his system. He's like,
yeah, he just like drunk rock sleep. He just moving like this. And then next minute, as I'm sitting, he just jumps through the middle console and just jumps to the back. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you on? So I'm thinking that he just wants to go back to lay down. And then I just see him hunching over. I'm like, don't you dare do that. I'm driving on the highway. So like I'm driving and I'm turning like this. I'm like, yo, don't, oh my, no, bro, come on. And then he just released this shit. Thank God.
Hey, the whole vicinity, I had to roll down the windows. I know you had to.
I know this is graphic to start the episode, but yes, he dropped 3 logs in my back seat. And I couldn't stop because I'm on the highway, so it's not like I could pick it up. So I'm just driving. I had to put the windows down. It's smelling shit. It's hot as fuck. Hot as fuck.
That's summertime.
I couldn't pull over because I was on the highway. Where I was at on the highway, there was no place to pull over. I would have to pull over to the side of the highway, yeah. But I was like, I just got to get to an exit, get this shit out of my car, and then I'll deal with the whole thing from there. But yeah, he took a shit in my car, and the reason why I bring that up is because one of our other little ones is currently dealing with explosive diarrhea on this lovely Sunday. On this lovely Sunday, we just talking about the different antics of what the furry little kids is always up to on that stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? I know you always got antics with that boy Milo and Sailor.
I had an antic last night. I had to tell you about, man. It's not even with the dogs, with the people. I think the people are more of a menace.
People are personally. Dogs can't help it. It's just instincts.
Yep. It's like yesterday, I'm out here vibing, cruising, walking along my street because, it's my goddamn right given to me by God himself. Me and my 2 dogs, I'm walking out there. And then so I see someone on the same lane as me. So I cross the street over to the other side of the street. So, as a dog walker, you only give the other person enough space, I make a right on my street. I'm like, okay, I see no one in the vicinity. My boys are chilling. You know how they sniff 1,000 smells. They just want to pee. They're not even peeing. No, it's a little tinkle. It's a little drop.
It's just letting people know that they was there.
Yeah.
Just letting them know that I was there.
I saw Milo stop and turn. I said, what are you looking at? I'm like, oh, it's the dude that crossed over. I guess it's on this street. All right, cool. I'm out of my business. I'm actually on the phone that about Crypto Sensei, and then we're just walking, on the, how you walking on the phone talking, it's a Saturday, you ain't got nowhere else to be but home. It's a little chilly, Next thing I know, the dog started stopping more. I tell him, I'm like, is this man still behind me? The boy was pretty close. I'm like, all right, whatever, he ain't that close, we good. And out of nowhere, Bulldog just turned, you know how they tend to like, oh. And then I turn in my face, it's this dog. And this grown man, he's like in his 40s. He's acting like this dog that's like not even Milo size. It's pulling him. It's like, oh, you know how puppies are, they just pulling and all that. I'm like, why didn't you cross the street? You saw me here with 2 dogs. Why are you so fucking close?
People get dogs.
What is wrong with you, man? He said, I'm just gonna cross. I'm like, nah, stay there. I'll cross because you saw me all the way in the front, and you walked all the way up to me and came in my personal space. So I just crossed the street. I'm like, this motherfucker's stripping.
Shit. Speaking of, my name is no longer Crypto Sensei. As I told y'all last night, I go by my Thai name, Somche. Now my name is Somche because due to the pad Thai that I made yesterday, there's no way I can.
You ain't gonna go by Omar?
No.
Is it Opa?
Nah, Appa. You're talking about Appa on Kim Convenience. Appa.
Hey, tell you, that show, Kim Convenience, y'all gotta be on it.
Hey, Kim Convenience, where that boy Shang-Chi came from.
Funny.
That shit hilarious.
That's his roots. When I saw him in Shang-Chi, I was like, oh, this shit gonna be funny.
I hadn't
This
watched.
shit got me
I hadn't
good.
watched Kim's Convenience before I watched Shang-Chi. So now it's like I'm watching it now. I'm like, okay, I see why Marvel went and got him because he got all. He got it all. He got the diversity. He can do the funny. He can do the serious. He can do it all. That boy Shang-Chi. Hey, Marvel.
Because you know they're gonna have a mini series with him and Doctor Strange.
Marvel ain't playing no games. But speaking of these new superhero movies, I know one person on here is about to be stupid hype because that Batman. That new Batman. They didn't
It still look good, but I was watching it last night. I was like, I hope they're not trying to make it like a Dark Knight and hit this shit flop.
Nah, they doing it its own shit, man.
Is that
I hope they make it original.
Is he the director?
Who?
Who's the director for this one?
I don't know. It's not him. What I know is that they said that it's gonna be long as a bitch. It's gonna be like 2.5 hours. It's gonna be like on some detective shit.
Basically like an.
And it's basically he's going against Riddler. He's going against Riddler, and so like they doing that whole jazz and.
Is it Riddler? I thought it was going against someone else.
Nah, he going against Riddler, and the reason why I brought that up is because life is all about transition. You may think that you in one place in one role, but life has a whole different scenario picked out for you. And we're gonna talk about that boy. They called him Edward, but now he is actually Bruce Wayne. That boy from goddamn.
You can't give him the name Bruce Wayne when he ain't seen the movie yet.
What you mean? He is Bruce Wayne.
What are you talking about?
Did you give that boy Ben Affleck Bruce Wayne? I guess give him Batfleck before the movie came out.
Bruce Wayne. He's gonna stay Ben Affleck.
They call him Batfleck. So
He'll never be. He disgraced.
I'm just saying you ain't seen the movie yet.
Do you know how trash you have to be? Do you know how trash you have to be to fuck up Batman? Do you know how trash you have to be to fuck up Batman?
To be honest, though, I gotta say though, his trailer didn't look as dope as his boy Echo Combs. So he's got hype with the trailer. So that's good.
I thought it's this person actually.
Is that boy Edward?
Edward Cullen.
Yeah. Of Twilight, and he did 10.
Yeah.
And he's done some other movies that I've seen it. I'm like, this man is good.
I think don't look too
that's
bad.
why I think he's gonna be good.
Is his name Robert Pattinson?
Yes, you're right. You're right.
We call him Edward though. We call him Edward. He Edward, bro. I don't give a damn, Robert Pattinson. You Edward, bro. To me, you Edward from Twilight.
That's his big movie.
When your mama gave birth, your name was Edward, bro.
His name was Rob. Rob Pattinson.
Okay.
The way he was birthed by the world of Twilight, the whole world now knew him. They went through it with Edward, and that's his name.
Now, if he does this transition to Batman and he does it good enough, he may go to a third life now.
Yes.
Bruce Wayne.
It looked cool though.
It looked dope. That's what I'm saying. I'm like this. It could be dope, but you know how?
Yeah, he's a good actor. I ain't gonna lie. He's a good actor.
He's a good actor. I like
him. My main thing is like what DC was trying to make their movies to PG-13. No, you have to.
You think that's what's happening last year?
That's why they're making that shift now. That's why they got The Rock and shit like that for Black Adam and stuff like that. Yeah. They're like, fuck it, we about to just start fucking people up.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad is the best shit.
Yeah, that's why, that's what made, DC what it was, because motherfuckers was getting fucked up.
Boy. Y'all remember back in the
Flash, y'all saw the Flash though?
Flash didn't look bad. Flash didn't look bad.
That Flash one, I'm like, it's
a multi-universe one, I guess. If they're going with the multi-universe concept.
Okay, I gotta ask this question. Did y'all see this man with his choker? Because you know how they had the opening scene where they talk?
Who?
The Flash dude.
He was wearing a choker?
This man was dressed so different. I was like, what is going on here? He had a choker on.
When your name's Ezra, when your name's Ezra, I mean, shit, you're gonna dress different, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, I was like,
different.
The first thing in my mind is like, is that a choker? I'm like, yes, that is a heart-shaped choker on his neck. Whatever it was.
Shit, I was thinking about how, obviously, Squid Games is going crazy. I actually finished it now, so, but...
Yeah, but I've got 2 episodes left on that.
It's well, I was thinking, though, they was talking about possibly doing the black or the African version of Squid Games, where you just take some old school games and put it in life and death. So, like, for instance, or tasks. They said, I seen a meme where somebody said, the task is you have to defrost frozen meat in 5 minutes before your mama get home from work. If not, you're gonna die.
You better start looking at me like that boy's looking at honey.
Bruh, that's what you gotta do, bruh. Motherfuckers was like, I'm filling up that sink with hot water and hoping for the best.
Hey, that's what you gotta do. Shit, that's what I did.
Bruh, put that shit in the bathtub. What? I don't give a damn, bro. We gonna figure out something. Then shit, it was like, the niggas gotta run home. You gotta run home before the street lights come on. You know what I'm saying? Freaking whoop your ass and shit like that. All shit, you know what I'm saying, in relation to, or this, in the African ways, you can be like, when your mama tell you to go get something out her purse or find something, and you know how you never find that shit, but she then gets up and goes and finds that shit. If she gets up and find it, you dead. You know what I'm saying? Black Squid Games. You know what I'm saying?
You got a 5 minute to figure that shit out. Yeah.
You gotta wash the dishes.
That clock is ticking. Then you get that Squid Game. That Squid Game sound.
See, this is the thing
out there.
I think that Squid Game is very invigorating to white people because they didn't experience that threat at home. You know what I'm saying? When you was getting your ass whooped, every day was Squid Game, bro.
It's survival of the fittest,
bruh. When you black or African or whatever, shit, even Asian motherfuckers, when you get your ass whooped, Squid Game is life. Squid Game is life, bro. That shit wild, bro. That shit wild. That, you know what I'm saying? People be like, oh yeah, no, yeah. It's life was Squid Game. Being black is Squid Game. Being black in America is Squid Game, for real. Being a black man in America is Squid Game.
Getting aired out.
For real, bro. That shit, it shit's nuts. Oh, y'all see, what's it called? North Korea's training their army. They training their army as if they're about to fight the Avengers, bro. So they had like, bro, they had like the you know, the dignitaries and all the stuff sitting in these chairs, and you know they're doing like the demonstrations of what they're doing for the training. So, bro, they got these big ass cinder blocks, and they holding this shit, and they fucking like running through. They like running and then like running with their head through it and breaking the cinder blocks. Then they're taking it and breaking it on their chest, and like they're screaming. It's a bunch of like He-Man shit. And people was like, these niggas is over here training for the Avengers. Meanwhile, we got niggas over here trying to join the army for Camaros. I was like, bro, these niggas. Bro, dog, the shit that they was, bro, I'm talking about like some real Shang-Chi training, bro. Like this motherfucker jumped, bro, and bro, he jumped, bro, and kicked the shit with 2 feet, bro. I'm like, who is you fighting doing this shit, my nigga? Like, I thought we was in 2021. Who's you fighting hand to hand anymore, bro? Like, I would shoot your ass. If I see you kicking a brick,
just saying, if they have a whole EMP, and then you gotta go fight out there, it's gonna die.
Well, now, then it's more gonna be die for me because that nigga just kicked the cinder blocks.
Shit, because I was sent to my boss yesterday, and he was like, "I do pack my car." I'm like, "All right, cool." I'm like, so it's like, yeah, you know, they go through this training and all this. I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." And it's like, so if you know someone with a gun shows up, I'm like, I will have a chance. I'm like,
nigga, you really think that?
I know how like. I said, you know, I just said, you know, personally, a man pull a gun on me, he can have the wallet. He's like, yeah, I get that, but you know, if they want it more, I can go out there and put the moves on him. I said, and
that's how you end up in an obituary.
It's never like that.
Hey, the funny thing is, people keep forgetting you can learn all that stuff. It's all close. If you're not in close quarters, that ain't gonna matter.
Yes,
bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Not unless you on some cold ass shit where you fucking close the distance on his ass and then fucking. But you ain't that.
That boy's
working.
Game
that's why you say
must be terrible out here for you.
You're not. That's why you tell him you're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. Look, you know whatever.
You really
you're not that guy, pal.
You really ain't.
Yeah,
you really
I remember. Y'all remember that back in the day? Like it was like maybe like 8-9 years ago. Like when UFC started first getting prevalent, and everybody swore there was a UFC motherfucker.
They had that
fighter.
They had that shirt.
The affliction shirts.
Yep.
And shit like that. Everybody was fighting UFC, bro. Everybody was like, oh, I will fight this nigga. Oh, I'll beat a nigga's ass. Oh, this shit. Let's go back to them days. Now, because everybody just shoot. Square up, man. Square up. Put up them dukes, man. What happened to them days?
Say like it's Friday.
You just go get their gun.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. People don't get the ass whooped no more. And that's why they talk crazy.
Sometimes, you know, it's a thing. It's a thing.
So
that's too much work though, because I'm trying to understand now. Because like, if someone try you and you got a gun, you might as well just ask.
Oh yeah, why am I finna lip box with
there's
you?
There's no way for having the
why am I about to lip box with you?
If
I can end this conversation right here, right now.
Hey,
tell them, don't try me. The man wants to try you. That's it. There's only dead men tell no tales.
I think
let me say.
So, do you hear the shitty cases that a kid that was getting bullied, he ate the motherfucker's asses out?
Look, hey,
did he?
It's a conversation ender right there, bro. He said, you know what?
They were bullying him, taking his lunch money, a bunch of people. The wife raised up for bullying. He took the gun to school and took business.
See, that's the shit. It's like
he ended the whole cycle.
Enough is enough.
I bet you there ain't gonna be nothing to try him. I bet you that.
Okay, they ain't gonna try his ass.
Why
is it right? No. It's it, but shit. At the same time too.
Is it right? So what if instead like they try to fuck up that dude and he's like actually like it's funny because
is it not his Second Amendment right?
No, the same boss that was saying this taught his kid his kid goes to Krav Maga classes and this motherfucker tried to fuck with him.
And he fucked up the kid.
He fucked
on some on some Cobra Kai shit.
Yeah, it's really it's like sometimes think about it.
Power in the wrong hands. All the superhero movies teach us that shit.
Yep.
Power in the wrong hands can fuck you up.
It's dangerous. And so it's like it's a big kid always assumes he ain't got to fight because he's just gonna say, "Oh, I'm bigger than you," and the kid's just gonna give his money.
Give me the shit.
But if that, because the thing is like the way they treat this kid is like they treat them like if someone comes to your personal space and they have to touch you first, the moment they touch you, just fuck them up.
Yep.
And so fuck them up to the down. And I'm hearing this shit. I'm like, so what if the moment that kid just like grabbed him, he just started airing the kid, just like. And it's like explodes because he got to nut the key to this down.
Bro,
and
that's
so,
insane.
Is he gonna be right? I mean, what's the difference? The gun ended his life, but either way,
if he ended his life with elbows,
it's like what we're gonna say. I mean, he defended himself.
You know what I'm saying? The only difference is an open or closed casket.
You know the funny thing? It's not funny. So what happened was,
yes, it is.
So
whenever somebody says that shit, it's always about to be funny. They're just telling you that once you laugh, you fucked up like me too.
They robbed the little dude like a couple of times. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
shoes.
I already started laughing.
So he wasn't having that shit. So he went to school. They tried him. I think there was a fight. They probably whooped his ass. He went and got that hit. Like,
bro, enough is enough, bro. Enough is enough. As a kid, bro, enough is enough, bro. That's why when you say, people be saying this shit, it's like, bro, you got a gun in the house, you better make sure that shit is safe and locked.
Hey,
because you don't know what your little nigga going through.
And if he come up there, he's like, this is the last time.
He got that bitch.
He got up on there, and it's like, where's my lunch money? He didn't even ask for that lunch money. It's just pop.
This will probably happen, bro. This will probably happen. The last time he probably didn't even fight, them niggas said, give me the lunch money. He said, all right. He gave the shit no quarrel. He said, this was the last time that y'all niggas did this shit.
Y'all niggas came to that bitch.
Nigga, okay. Y'all niggas want to play? But I got shit for you. You, nigga. You, nigga. You. Give me my motherfucking money back, bitch.
The funny thing is, he specifically tried to shoot specific people. So he wasn't just getting everybody out.
That's why
he was like, where's y'all nigga at?
It's like, nah, bro, nah. That nigga's sick. He at home.
I feel like what he has to do is he almost has to wait for them to try to gang up on him, you know, and then
catch him slipping.
Yes, because you can't go from classroom to classroom because the moment you shoot the first motherfucker is just this person.
You gotta lure them into a trap.
Just let them come to you.
Lure them into a trap.
Let me get your money.
So what you do is you buy a bunch of good ass shit at lunch. So them niggas come to
display,
yeah.
you know, show up in a bag, you know, where they can see it.
Yep.
A Walmart bag.
Come up in that bitch.
Yeah, a little bit. They come up to you. Come check your shit.
They'll be like, oh, what else you got in that bag? Whole time you got a fucking pistol in that bitch. You holding that bitch. You holding the bag like this, nigga. You know how in the spy movies they hold that bitch.
Because think about it, you pull that shit out, motherfuckers be like, don't think twice, because there been a lot of school shit.
And you say that movie shit.
You pull that heat out. If I was a bully, I'm like,
no. You don't even pull it out. You don't even pull it out. You say you leave that bitch inside the little Walmart bag. You say, oh no, I got something special for your ass. Straight espionage style, nigga. Shit niggas to the Walmart bag. Pew, 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 pew.
Hey. You know it's funny because I was just reading this story online. Apparently, this dude in Britain got stabbed and they facing acts of terrorism. I say you mustn't have been to the school out yet. The school motherfuckers getting aired out.
Okay, you talking about acts of terrorism? Acts of terrorism is that nigga Oliver Queen over in Norway airing niggas out with arrows. That's acts of terrorism. Because if they don't catch that man, bro, I'm not walking the streets at night, bro. They say, he's on the loose. Think about this, bro. Think about if you're living in an area and you hear 12 motherfuckers got shot with arrows, 5 niggas died. Nigga, you're not walking out at night the same.
All I'm saying is there's different acts of terrorism, and that boy is a real terrorist. Because with a gun, I can have a gun and I can aim motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Kill my 5 motherfuckers.
Yeah,
boy, the arrow. This boy's a real terrorist.
We need to band together and get this Avengers. Okay, Hawkeye is on the loose. This nigga Hawkeye is on the loose, and we over here fucking around. I think shit's sweet. You better catch this man, bro. I'm not hearing it, bro. This nigga is 5 of 12 in the ground. Come on, bro. Come on. What the hell? 5 of 12?
Feel this.
Come on, bro. That's Oliver Queen, bro.
Wasn't Oliver Queen killing people in the beginning, though?
Yes, he was. Yes, putting it in the dirt, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like
that was invention.
And from the looks of it too, it looked like it was at night. So this motherfucker either had one or two things, had some Hawkeye vision, or this motherfucker had some goddamn night vision goggles. Because, bro, that shit was goddamn sick.
This city.
Come on, man. In 2021, you killing people with arrows? That is, bro. And then think about this. Think about when you go to jail. They say, what you in for? I killed 5 people with what? Arrows, nigga. You're a legend in that bitch. Niggas ain't gonna fuck with you.
Legend. I ain't fucking with you. I'll tell you that, but if I'm in jail,
Next minute, this nigga make
away from killing everyone with his fork.
Look, this nigga take some wire. He on some Batman shit. This nigga take some wire, fucking get some little fucking string, and makes his own arrow. Now he got a weapon in his fucking shit. Let a nigga try to get this booty, nigga. Let a nigga try me, nigga. Let a nigga try. Everybody, he's shooting niggas in their sails, nigga. Easy. Oh. Come on, bro. But but that's it. Go ahead.
It's just because you said this whole booty shit. I'm setting up a bidet. I'm setting up a bidet today, boy.
Oh yeah.
It's a clean lifestyle of living, boy. You get your your booty hole nicely clean and massaged.
I mean, I heard about it.
You gotta make sure you got the warm water setting, or else it's cold water in your ass.
Shit, I tell you that shit. It'll wake you up in the morning. You get cold water in your booty hole. It's gonna be
a cold spritz.
You ain't gonna need no coffee in the morning. I'll tell you that. You gonna be wide awake, nigga. That shit. You know what I hate, bro? I hate when you take the shit. And then that shit, when you hit the shit hit the water and the shit splashed on your butt. I was like, God damn it, man.
Boy, that shit happened to me instantly. I was so mad.
I've been feeling like I gotta take a whole ass shower. I'm like, damn, goddamn doo-doo water on my butt, man. Shit, this is terrible, bro. Speaking of butts, What about Lizzo's butt? Lizzo was out here shaking that thing.
Airing that thing
Lizzo was
out.
out here shaking that thing. Shaking that monkey. She's out here shaking that thing.
She didn't have no drawers on.
Shit.
She too big to have drawers on.
You said too big to have drawers on?
Boy, what size she get?
What size too big to have
You ever
drawers
seen
on?
the size?
What's
It's like girls with titties that big.
That's what you say now.
If a girl, like, you know how some girls have natural, like, humongous, let me use the word, gigantic, ginormous, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what she gonna do is she got an F size, all she need the breast reduction, or ain't that many bras out there for her, because it's just gonna pop out.
The
bras for all titties.
not all titties. Some titties you just gotta let them be free.
Some titties you just gotta let it out.
And then the constriction of this
whatever.
shit is just give you back pain.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, let them be free. Let all titties be free. Free the
just
nipple.
wear, she just gotta wear her t-shirt, and the t-shirt gotta keep it together. In the
You
t-shirt,
know why?
and then popping out.
Free them titties because, baby, them motherfuckers be bustin'. Bustin'. Hey, that's a
Little taste is busting.
Whenever, next time you doing the little nasty with your little thing, you know what I'm saying? Right when you about to go and she about to let one loose, just be like, bustin'. Right in there.
Hey, boy, you say that until you get a little squirt of milk in your mouth, and then what you gonna say there?
Shit, I guess you got your calcium for the day.
Yeah, hit that.
It's a little bit tangy, but satisfying. They can do the simple shit. Slimy, yet satisfying.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. Hey, I gotta say this though. It's something I just came to my mind because I was at this game and I saw some of the motherfuckers that I know that got kids now. I'm like, if you're the guy, I know you sucking titty milk when y'all do the nasty. I know you sucking titty milk. After you had the baby, is he not sucking on them titties? Because I will be still.
You gonna get the milk? You can't. Let me suck the titties, baby. Let me suck the titties, baby. I know. Let me suck the titties right now. From the night to the dawn, girl. Huh? Yeah. But sometimes the moms probably don't say, no, don't do that because you're going to take from the kid. Because they be on a regimen, bro. You can suck the shit dry. Yeah. What if you suck too much, nigga? And then the kid hungry.
I don't think you can suck a shit dry. Can you suck a shit dry?
Yeah, you can, bro.
I don't know
that.
You say that like I know this. I've been looking it up.
Nigga, you can drain the well. You can drain the well, bro.
The ratio to the titty milk to the kid. So, you know, when I get a kid, you know,
because
he gets 70%, I get the other 25%.
Hey, this is rich facts. I'm telling you, you can drain the well of titty milk. Do not suck too much on that motherfucker. Because if you take that shit, if you take too much, now the kid gonna be hungry. Then if the kid hungry,
you take too much, and now you look like that boy of Game of Thrones, boy.
I know, right? That boy, Giant.
Yeah, what is that? Giant's milk.
Giant's teeth. The teeth of a giant. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga trying to drink from the teeth of a giant. That's that ultimate calcium. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how he got so strong.
That boy drink that shit. Bussin'. Oh hell no, boy!
Hey.
Oh god!
Oh, did you hear about this lady that sued Geico for contracting an STD during car sex?
What I gotta do, Geico?
What I gotta do, Geico?
That's her insurance.
Huh?
She sued Geico. You are hearing me correctly. She sued Geico because she contracted an STD during car sex.
I got what she was going for. Geico's
no,
I'll make a commercial.
You said you get what she going for. She going for nothing. She's out of her mind for even thinking about that. Yeah. If I would have seen that shit,
if I was Geico, I'm putting out a commercial.
Yeah,
I'm putting out a commercial. You know, have the couple doing you know the steamy romance in the back. And then have that boy Geico slide him. He hit him with that condom. You like have you protected on your drive
at all times.
And on all times.
Ooh.
$1 million idea.
So Geico needs to start making condoms. That's what they need to do.
They really
Geico
do
needs
now.
to start making condoms at this point. But at the same time, too, it's like I said, it's the audacity of people. When you have freedom, people have audacity. Freedom, audacity, and freedom come hand in hand.
Yep.
Because people will think that their freedom, they can just do whatever they want to do and say whatever they want to say. How in God's green earth can you sue the car insurance people for you contracting an STD during sex?
When you want to tell me about the whole lady that was talking about what's it called? Michael. That boy, I was about to say Michael Jordan. The Lakers superstar. That boy,
Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
What about him?
How he had HIV and the whole Kyrie stuff, and then she was like, it's not like because the lady was like, I can't believe. Let me say in her words, I can't believe the fascist NBA will not let Kyrie play without a vaccine, but to let Magic Johnson play when he had HIV, and she wanted to come in and be like, except if Magic Johnson was raw dogging more chicks in the paint. Them two analogies are dissimilar. So you see, people say wild shit
Because they got
Point
freedom.
and case.
They
It
got
was
freedom,
funny.
bro.
It was funny as fuck.
I was
Hilarious.
like, damn.
Hilarious. I was like, that's wild as hell that she said some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, first of all, both sides. First of all, the first lady and the second lady. Two wild spectrums of people just have the freedom of speech, as they say in America. You say that shit in North Korea and all that other shit. So I was gonna ask you this question, because everything that's Squid Game is Korean.
Yeah.
And it's in, obviously, which is south of North Korea.
Yeah.
Do you think they're watching Squid Game in North Korea?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably,
But
yeah.
most people
They
in
don't
North
have
Korea
TV.
don't have TV.
They don't have TV like
That's why in
that.
North Korea don't have TV. So
They do.
they do.
They have state television.
You gotta be in the government. In the government.
It's
Those
state
motherfuckers
government. Yeah,
They have TV, but they have state
television.
television.
So I'm saying, like, how else would you get Squid Games if you don't have Netflix? It's not on state television. I really doubt the dude. I really doubt the dude that's training his army to fight the Avengers is allowing people to watch Squid Game. Like,
It's
no,
like
bro.
even in what China did right now, it's like they basically put out a law where every news has to go through the government first. So most of those people, you ain't got no Netflix, you ain't got nothing. They taking all your freedoms away, boy.
Yeah. So now, I mean, that's obviously that. So it was just a crazy fact.
But he's watching it because think about it. Remember when?
Oh, he's watching it.
The Morgan and what's his other
James
boy?
Franco?
James Franco made that stuff and they was clowning his ass.
Yeah.
That boy got his feelings. He said it comes to Asia, they could get their asses aired out.
And they said that.
He really did, and I'm like,
he said I got smoke. He got smoke for both these stupid white asses. That's what
I said, I'm like, damn, boy, it's just a movie. You're going
Nah, he said
said
it's just. He said you can think it's just a movie if you want to, little motherfucker. Come to Asia if you want to. I got some shit for you.
So them boys can't go out there no more.
And he gonna shoot.
I'm being serious. I'm
shoot
like,
their
the moment they step that foot in Asia, they get aired out.
He gonna invite them to lunch, and he gonna shoot their asses through the Walmart plastic bag, nigga. That's what he gonna do, nigga. School style, bro. He gonna shoot that nigga because see, that's the thing. Americans think they can just say or do whatever because, like, look, bro, you keep playing. Say that shit about the wrong motherfucker. Say the egregious shit because this is the thing. The internet is just a weird place in where, like, you may think that you're just saying something into nothing, and your shit doesn't matter. But if your shit catches fire with the right fucking shit or the right person, your shit will go viral and you'll end up in some shit that you did not expect.
This man made this two people versus like two big stars, and the shit is always funny. And they basically clowned this whole man and made some whole gay innuendos about the So the whole world is laughing. Because the whole world seeing this and really giggling about this.
About a dude that already is insecure about shit.
Think about it. He's out here talking about, oh, I got weapons of mass destruction. I'm going to tell your ass out. And the whole world's calling this nigga like, nigga, we just watched
You ain't got
Franco
shit.
movie. You ain't got shit.
He like-
and also,
he like-
nigga,
America's like,
you
you
sound like
ain't
you
got
footy.
shit.
You Squid and footy.
Exactly, bro.
Because from the what James Franco is showing, it might be the real deal. You ain't a threat.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. There was
You're
like,
a laughing stock for the whole world now.
bro, and everybody was laughing. Nobody took it serious, and that's why it's like, bro, y'all better stop playing with this man, bro. Because this man, think
That's
about
why
this.
he did the whole Avengers initiative.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. This man went straight goddamn Nick Fury mode. This nigga basically, quote unquote, killed himself. Think about this. People fail to understand that earlier in the pandemic, this man was like dead. We didn't see or hear from him.
But he came back.
We didn't see or hear from him. Right? Then
I think
all of a
he had
sudden
COVID.
he come back, he's slim, got a new cut, and then he's on the Avenger initiative. Y'all play if y'all want
he
to.
had COVID.
Y'all play if y'all want to. That boy Kim Jong-un with that new cut.
What they call
trifle
him?
with.
The Supreme Leader?
Yeah.
Supreme Leader, whatever
The
they call
Supreme
him.
Leader.
Bruh,
He about to...
keep playing with him if you want to. Because that man ain't playing. Because America be acting like you ain't gonna do shit, North Korea. Keep on talking about you got weapons of mass destruction. You ain't gonna do shit. Nigga been shooting the shit, firing the shit, testing the shit. What's he testing it for? He gonna find one of these days. He gonna be like, all right, put out another fucking little parody fucking video about me. Put one out, bitch. I dare you. Next minute, fuck. You're going to be sitting here like, oh, I can't believe that he really did it. When he was over here testing this shit, what did you think he was doing? You think he was doing it for play? He told y'all asses, y'all put that... Think about this. People put millions of dollars into production to basically clown this man.
They did. I mean...
Millions of
they
dollars.
made that money back. Oh, they made that money back. Oh.
They made their money back.
They made that money...
But-
way more than that money back.
Bruh, if
Let me
I was
talk.
him,
What was it called?
You're right. The man came back different. It's like
bruh, complete...
he went
bruh,
to like
he went to-
cinema.
Bruh, he went to see
Because
the
he
ancestors.
used to be fat.
He went to see his father, bro. He went to the ancestral plane and went and saw his father. And his father told him, "You got to come back and put fear in these motherfuckers. They don't fear you." He's like, "Damn." He's like, back in the day, they would never have done some shit like that to me. He said, "All right." That nigga said, "Okay, they disrespect me. They disrespect you." Okay, that nigga said, "I'm finna come back on some anime vengeance shit." Keep playing what y'all want to. I didn't watch the animes. I seen when niggas
that
have
man
disrespect.
has lost weight.
Bruh,
I had to go put it out.
That boy lost weight. He's trimmed up. He's trimming
bruh,
up though.
trimmed up with the fade on point.
The fit
He's
is on
training.
point.
He knows something. He knows something, bro. You don't just go from. He was like, "I'm going to get the world's strongest army." All of a sudden, what? Come on, bro. This man knows something, or he doing something. Because next minute,
Do you think he has only one wife? Or he got multiple.
bro. Multiple wives. Come on, bro.
Oh, he has a wife. He has only one wife.
He has only one wife. He has concubines. Then he definitely has concubines.
He might be a faithful man.
Really?
He's a supreme leader from God.
Supreme leader from God can have whoever, whenever. You don't have to have one.
No, don't disrespect him like that. How dare you?
Here you go. I might be disrespectful. I'm saying he can have whoever, whenever. No one woman can satisfy the loins of the supreme leader. Understand that shit.
The way he was before that, it don't look like he lasted more than 10 minutes. He might need his asthma spray.
Why
I
you
did not say that.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer: it wasn't towards just if North Korea listening and they invade us, just know I've always been a supporter of different nations being different. That's my disclaimer right there.
Hey,
I'm saying though, the nigga look like he might need an inhaler 5 minutes dip into a little action.
Hey, that
a
boy.
little stimming action. That Kim Jong-un is like, he's like, get off me, get my inhaler.
That boy.
Shit.
That boy got
she's
hit
like,
that bitch.
she's like, stop. He's like, yeah, I need 5 minutes. I need 5 minutes.
That nigga hit that bitch. That nigga says, and then he tells her, turn me on the television. That nigga watch himself on the television.
That boy, what you telling your wife's whooping shit?
He be like,
Bruh.
"Do I look good?"
He be doing that shit that Christian Bale was doing in American Psycho. He pointing himself in the mirror, basically he's watching himself on TV, bro. He's like, yeah, you're the supreme leader. Whooping that shit. You have the biggest meat in the world. Them niggas made that fucking movie.
He did this.
Yeah, exactly. He's slicked back the fade and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And he goes whooping that shit. And he's like, they made that movie about you. They're over here thinking you're a joke. No, you're the supreme leader. Everybody in North Korea fears you.
He's probably whooping shit to James Franco out there.
That shit, bro. The way it's like I said, people. It's not kind of went over the shit, but people be seeing a lot of shit and fail to understand how good they really got it. Because when you hear the type of stories that's coming out of North Korea, how life is, bro.
Bro, all the places in the world.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying in general, like people just fail to understand. Like, look, you may be complaining, oh, you know, my apartment. Go to places like Tokyo, where the motherfuckers are standing like in closets, 2, 3
and
people.
They're paying the same when we paying.
Yes. Japan, like, look, keep playing.
Right now will probably cost like hundreds of thousands of dollars a year.
For a space like this, a space like where you have like X amount of square feet, over a couple hundred square feet, motherfuckers would kill for that. There's people, 6, 7 people staying in one room. One room. Boy, look, every time you think that life ain't as good, somebody got it worse, as they always say. At the end of the day, somebody always...
In the west of my city, sir, they live in their roaches. All packed up.
I try to be great. I try to be great. What this ain't gonna say? They live like roaches.
Shit, boy, they look like sardines, boy. Stacked
boy,
up. Real sardines, right?
Stacked up.
Bruh, that's like that's wild.
They really gotta do, because that's what you gotta do. You gotta do bunk beds in that situation. You really have to. If you ain't got that much space, you gotta do bunk beds.
Yeah,
exactly.
Shit, it bothered me. I had a bunk bed as a kid.
Yeah.
Shit, I fell off the bunk bed when I was a kid.
The worst thing is if you roll off and fall off that bitch. So
yeah, I fell off when I was asleep.
It trained you to slip in your bed. Yeah, and you rolling left and right.
Bruh, I fell off the top bunk one time when I was asleep, bruh. I thought I died. I ain't gonna lie to you. The way I hit the ground, like, you know how like you have those dreams where you fall in and like you wake up. Those ones are like Those are startling. I don't even know what the hell I thought. But I hit the ground. It's like my whole world was shook, bro. Like, like I hit the ground and like my brain was scattered, bro. My body hurt. Like, this how you getting woke up. So it's like, it's the most abrupt way of getting woke up ever. Like,
you're like, you feeling too real right now.
Bruh, I said, I thought I died. I was like, this is it. Like, I was so confused, lost, bro. I was like, bro, this shit is horrible, bro.
Man.
That shit crazy, bro. But nah, shit, what's it called? Oh, shit. Oh, this nigga Drake. This nigga Drake weather, now? Man. I was saying, it's getting cold outside. It's that Drake weather, man.
Boy, he didn't put his album, boy.
It's that sweater weather.
Yeah,
that boy.
Sweater weather.
That boy.
I got it on there. I got it on there. You know, y'all boys still living. Y'all trying to bring back summer. I'm already in fall.
Hey, you know
y'all
what I'm
trying
saying?
to relieve your summer glory. I'm in fall right now.
Look, the city girl. Now I'm gonna discuss something here. That some of you guys may be going up a little bit behind, but we're gonna catch you guys up. As you guys may know, with it getting colder, it's getting closer to cuffing season being in full blown. You know, it's going to be that time.
Man,
if you didn't know before,
y'all better start hustling.
The summertime was supposed to be your scouting period.
Mm-hmm.
You were supposed to draft during that early fall, and as it's now turning into that wintertime, you're supposed to know your team roster and know where you are going for the wintertime, because it's going to get cold, it's going to get hard, it's going to get brutal.
True.
No matter where you are. It's going to get cold, it's going to get hard, and get brutal. You've got to make sure you have a team.
This is the thing, you know, crypto. This is the thing, you know.
Yep.
Some of us out here, you know, some of us like me, you know. Summer didn't go well, you know. It was a dog fight. You know, we didn't come out on top, but there was still a fight in the dog. How are we supposed to survive this upcoming winter?
Well, right now, we live in a great day and age. We live in a great day and age. And one thing I can tell you is that it's no better time to be alive than now, because this thing right here is going to be your best friend. Those cold...
I like it organic.
Organic, you can lead it to an organic place. But what I need you to understand is that, hey, we are in the middle of a pandemic, Pangea, whatever you want to call it. You gotta start off small and then lead to the organic ways, because we're not in those old times. That was BC. That was BC. We call that before Corona. This is AC, after Corona. Okay, so we have to adjust accordingly to those times. All right, that's what we need to do. So
we gotta hustle. The sun's still out. We got a few weeks.
You can still go out, but
to try to get some.
Yeah, you still got some time. This is the thing. The main thing is this: you have to know where you are
before Thanksgiving,
and where you stand before Thanksgiving time.
When it gets Halloween, to that, you got a window of Halloween to really.
You can't go into this.
Halloween is that great. So after that, when it gets close to Thanksgiving,
you can do the single vibes on Halloween, because you just want to see what's out there, whatever it is. But you get to November, when it gets to that family time, and it's starting. You start wearing warm and fuzzy clothes. You start, being a little more homely. You start thinking about the long-term things. Okay, you start thinking about, maybe I need to turn my house into a home. Okay, those different type of things. All right, that start changing as the climate and the elements of outside start to become cold and frigid. Your mind starts changing.
He started the Drake start playing, like you're saying, he starts saying 30 degrees way too cold for homie time.
You start going from
your baby, you're like, I couldn't need me someone to keep me warm.
I'm gonna say something here that I need you guys to hear me. All right, the summertime, okay, you're gonna go from being a city boy to, in the wintertime, you're going to become a metropolitan man, okay? That's what I'm talking about. The change here is going to be monumental, because you're going to change. You're not going to be, you're going to be like, damn, man, that little shorty that I was, playing games with in the summertime, maybe I shouldn't have just hit her like that. You know what I'm saying? She looking kind of happy on the gram,
and then you check his story, she got another man that's come to love, because guess what?
You see, it's this man. He ain't wearing an Apple Watch. He wearing actual jewelry on his shit. You like, damn, this nigga look. And this nigga got a hand tattoo. Oh man, that nigga gotta be drug dealing. He gotta be drug dealing.
She never reply.
She just no reply. The shit just say delivered. She didn't take the red. She didn't take you off her red list, because she used to leave you on red so that she knew. Once she read it, and then she would send it back with a quick reply. But now you just get just the delivered, and you just sitting there, and people know you've been on here.
Sitting down your phone.
This podcast is for people.
You're on Snapchat.
Yeah, and this podcast here is for the people that have been left on delivered. You know what I'm saying? Have been left on delivered, and you just sitting there, you just wondering what's going to happen. Am I going to get a text back?
Ooh,
is it going to come? Android people, I don't know about y'all. Y'all don't have red receipts, but so I know that y'all have anxiety every day. Y'all say so.
Wait, they got red receipts?
I don't think so. I don't think there's red receipts on the Android. So
that's a tragedy.
These Android chests be hurting, bro.
At least your shit got delivered. What's that?
Hey, you can't. They say here, "Oh, I didn't get your text."
I think they don't, because that's why Marie using WhatsApp, because WhatsApp shows you to double check.
Yeah. So she's trying.
That's why they use WhatsApp.
Too much of a struggle.
Going into the app every time, and then especially if you're African, you start getting all these WhatsApp from people you don't give a damn about, and it's just it's a whole big hassle. I don't pay a phone bill to be using WhatsApp.
They'd be like, I know you're. Hey man, you remember me? I was your sister's brother's cousin.
I say I will. I just got out of the hospital.
Yeah. Can you send?
I don't have anything for you.
Can you send me 500? Nada. No, they say
I ain't got it.
I share for your trouble. I just need small $500.
It's like, bro, like I just told you, I ain't got it. Like, how do you just hear I ain't got it and just proceed to
They hit you
act?
with anything will help.
How about this? I'm praying for you. How about that one? Anything will help. I'm praying for you.
Some prayers gonna get you so far. You need that.
I'll
that gleam.
sprinkle some prayers on you. Shit, put some in my pocket when you find it. That's how I tell them.
I can sprinkle coins from a piggy bank.
Shit. You might get coins from my cup holder in my car. Maybe in there. That's just... And you ain't getting the quarters because I need that to when I go to Aldi. Goddammit.
Oh yeah, you gotta have those close by.
Hey,
Aldi, them motherfuckers are like gas ahead. Because I'm sick and tired of them pieces of shit that go on used cars and just leave the shit in the middle of the parking spot.
In the middle of the park, you can't be parking in the parking spot. Move in the middle of the street, so sometimes you just gotta get out and just push it out of the way.
Yes.
but does that show how petty that people is? Because no matter what, you want your damn quarter back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you can be driving a $150,000 car. You gonna get that goddamn quarter. It's something about that quarter. It's the principle of it. It's like, nah, I can't leave this bitch. It's like if it's
Some live that blessings.
Oh yeah.
But guess
And
what?
I thank them all the time whenever I don't have a quarter. When I don't have a quarter, I just take that card. Thank you.
And then when I put the shit back, I take the quarter.
You see, that's the problem. Yeah,
What's the problem?
This is the problem.
I did his job.
How you gonna take a quarter that was fully given? You didn't leave it there for the
You gotta pay it forward. You gotta pay it forward, man. Come on, you gotta pay it forward.
It's not even yours.
It's not your quarter. You put it back at the front and leave it for the next person that doesn't have it.
If he was supposed to take it back and put it back where it was supposed to be, he left it out there.
For the next person,
it's my job.
Look, you blocking the.
You know what could have happened? Let me see if something would have happened. There will always be that quarter in there. Think about it. The amount of people that leave quarters in there, if everyone played the game correctly, you would never even need to use a quarter. Because it would be like 4 or 5 quarters in there, and people just use it.
It's not going to work that way. Because at the end of each day, right, the workers will have to put the cards away.
Yes.
So when they put it, they take the quarters. The whole point of it...
They don't have to take the quarters.
Yeah, you don't know that. You don't work at Aldi. Maybe they leave the quarters in that bitch.
They leave the quarters.
Let's think about it. One, the quarters don't fall out. When you push it in, it doesn't fall out. It still stays there.
It just goes out a little bit.
You have to pull it out. You have to consciously pull it out. So if the worker is pulling it out, it means he's a thief.
You work at Audis, right?
Yes.
Motherfuckers put their quarters, they're supposed to return it. They don't return the cards. At the end of the night...
No, they return the cards.
No, they just
so what? So hold on. So you think that the Aldi workers is out here stealing $1.25 worth of quarters when they're putting away the cards?
That's not stealing. You left it.
That is stealing.
It's not stealing. It's not
stealing, bitch.
It's compensation for their services.
What services?
What's the service? Doing your job that you're getting paid for?
Listen, you got
service. We bring the cards. He doesn't have to move the cards. I bring the card there and pocket.
Put the penny in.
And for what services? Aldi workers just put their stuff in the boxes and they don't do or help you with shit. They may answer your questions. They don't bag your shit. Aldi workers got it good. Then they just take the boxes, stock the shit, put the shit. You pick the shit yourself. If you don't have a box, if the shit's not there, don't ask me no questions because it ain't here. We ain't got it.
And in the back, they'll tell you
and to keep it pushing. So I'm paying. So that $1.25 is compensation for what service? You ain't do shit for me. I bag my shit, and if I didn't have and worse, if I ain't have no bag or shit, I got to carry my shit like He-Man.
Search for a box. I got to search for a box for all of these.
Like a
stuff. Once to get my free box, we put it in there and carry it out.
Like a hidden treasure in that bitch.
Now that y'all say this, one time I went into, I don't know if it's Addis or Save It Up. This motherfucker.
They don't use quarters.
No, they use quarters too.
They don't use They don't Save a Lot.
Save a Lot doesn't use quarters.
Save a Lot doesn't use quarters.
Save a Lot doesn't use quarters.
I know this place.
Save a Lot doesn't have bags.
I frequent this place.
Hey, you have to pay for bags.
Yes.
You
have to pay for bags and all these too.
So, bro, I spent like $100.
Every time I bought my ass, every time I take my little bags to that bitch too, they
bro,
be like,
I spent like,
are you paying for these? I said, no, I brought these, bitch.
I just went like I just do like grocery shopping. You know what I'm saying, for the whole month. Spend a little plus of 100, and then after they pay it, and then that's when she's gonna ask, "Oh, you want bags?" I looked at them. I was like,
what she said is gonna be 25 cents.
Yeah, the way I looked at her, it's like I just spent $100 worth of stuff. You're gonna charge me for?
I just always put my stuff in boxes, and then I put the boxes. I just took the card out, put it in my car, put the boxes in there, and I sold that.
And then you know what? You know that sad moment where like she said she cost 25 cents. I looked at her. You know, there was a little,
I mean, that's the thing. You already dropped $100.
Yeah, it's like
the bag should be free at that point.
Yes. She was like, I'm just gonna give it to you for free. I'm like, shit. I spent $100. I can get like $1 worth of bag.
No, that's how Aldi make their money.
Hey,
pay that bag.
You gotta think about planet Earth.
Aldi says it. Aldi been seeing all them captions and tweets that y'all Negroes have been putting out. Secure the bag, all about the bag. Buy the bag then, bitch. Buy the bag. Or bring your own bag, nigga. That's what Aldi said. You all about the bag? Then bring your own bag, nigga. Shit, you better bring that shit, nigga. Cause you know what I'm saying? At Aldi, we ain't bagging shit for you. Bag your own shit. So Aldi be cracking on Saturdays though. It be some mamas out there. Some little bitties in that parking lot in Aldi. Be like, hold on. I see you over there grabbing them grapes and raspberries. I see you.
Hey. Yeah, I gotta swing by the drink section because there was a little bitty out there, grabbing a little.
You had that little drink banter.
That wine. You gotta have the drink banter. You're like, oh, is that good? They're like, yeah. You ever tried this mango? Is this mango wine? Like, oh, is it good? I'm like, yeah, you might have to try it, get it.
Hey, shit,
just snag it.
Just in wrapping up shit. That's one thing that always be happening all the time too. Is especially when you be in that liquor section, boy. People be wanting to talk like motherfucker. People be wanting to talk. In a liquor store, people will talk. You know what? If you want to find possible love, go to a liquor store. Look for a little bitty that you find attractive.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you see her finally go for a drink, you slide in there. And then you act like you're looking for something, like the movies.
Sure.
You're like, oh, you put your hand on your chin. You got to say stuff like,
What can look good?
And then, that's what you turn to. You be like, yeah, I'm not too big on drinking like that. What do you think looks good? I was just trying to, just try to take a little bit of a, take the night off, that kind of thing. Boom. The moment she go, over with. You're in there.
Yeah.
Because you got her thinking.
What do you like drinking? I usually drink, vodka, and I mix it a little.
Just like that, my brother, you in there. You know what she drinks. Come on. Look, we out here giving free game, and we're about to start charging. When we start charging, don't get mad about the price. Okay? Don't get mad about the price when you start charging, because this is free game. Right now it's free because, we ain't there yet. But once we start charging, best believe, we're going to charge for this shit. Let me say like how Fat Joe, to end this episode, let me say like how Fat Joe said, okay? Yesterday's price is not today's price, okay? Good night, folks.